It's an issue affecting thousands of women that many find awkward to talk about. It's estimated more than 100,000 women in the UK have had a vaginal mesh fitted. But what is it? Well, it's a net-like fabric used to support organs, such as the bladder, to keep them in the right place. The aim is to help manage incontinence, or another condition called prolapse. But many women say they've experienced serious problems. Kerry Baker from Ashburton had one fitted 2 years ago at Torbay Hospital, but says she suffered so much pain she went private and paid £13,000 to have it removed. She's so angry she's campaigning to get women more support and has started an online blog. I've been to meet her.
Hello and welcome to Vaginal Mesh Storytime. He promised her a wealth of dry underwear, a life free from little accidents.
Since I've done my online videos and I've been speaking out about this locally, women have come up to me in the streets, men have come up to me, fathers of children saying, do you know what? I know somebody who had that and they do get hip pain and they do get this pain. Do you think that's mesh related? Well, that is the conversation that the hospitals need to be having. In March 2017, I went to Torbay Hospital to have a tape inserted for stress urinary incontinence. It was horrific. I mean, I remember sitting in the kitchen thinking, what have I done? Well, I can't actually take this out. It was very painful when I woke up from surgery. I can't ride my bikes anymore. I don't know whether I'll be able to do that, and that's been my main form of friendship, recreation, physical activity. I asked family and was very fortunate and managed to get support to have it removed privately, but that is not okay. It's not okay. And I'm now left with an unknown future in terms of my nerve recovery, and that's pretty daunting. It's pretty daunting.
Well, today, Kerry joined other women who've had implants to take a petition to Torbay Hospital. They want a full investigation into the outcomes of all the women who underwent mesh surgery since it was introduced. They particularly want them to examine the information given to patients when seeking their consent to carry out the procedure.
I don't want any more ladies or gentlemen with hernia meshes to be harmed like I was in 2011. I woke up screaming in pain. And realised that something was wrong. 7 weeks later, my mesh had eroded through my vaginal wall.
I've lost my confidence. There are some amazing new surgeons that are really passionate about helping these ladies. And maybe if I build up a bit more confidence, I'll give it a go.
Well, I'm joined now by our health and science correspondent, Jenny Walrond. What is it exactly these women are now calling for?
Well, they want Torbay and South Devon NHS Trust to gather information about all the patients who suffered as a result of having this implant and to offer them appropriate care and support. They also want to know exactly what those women were told about the likely outcome of the surgery. And they say that it's not acceptable that some of them are having to pay privately to have the implants removed. And that in itself is not a simple operation, because they are designed to be there permanently.
And what's Torbay Hospital saying about this?
Well, the Trust says that it is committed to listening to patients and that it has suspended this type of procedure indefinitely and that it's closely monitoring the evidence and the development of any alternative forms of treatment.
So that's the situation at Torbay. What's happening elsewhere?
Well, this procedure has been put on hold across all of the UK since last year. But last month, the body that makes recommendations to the NHS in England, NICE, came out with a new set of guidelines, and they have been controversial. Now, the implant isn't banned everywhere, but they say that it should only be carried out as a last resort in specialist centres and that women should be given more information to help them decide whether or not to have it, but also that there should be more analysis of the long-term effects.
OK, Jenny, thank you very much.